So right now we're at my pond, and I have this depth finder I'm gonna put on my John boat right over here. Later I'll probably give you a tour of the John boat, like a setup video. I'll show you where everything is, what I have on it. Right now the pond is completely frozen over, so can't really do any fishing today, but I can make a video on this. So we're gonna do the complete installation and probably a little time lapse. So see you in a second. So whole pond is frozen over. Sorry you can't see my face. I forgot some crimps for the battery, so I have to walk all the way back. Right now the temperature is 19 degrees, but with the wind probably like 5. It's freezing. Whew. And we couldn't get the boat up on the bank, so we had to just walk over to it on the ice. Oh, there they are. Crips. We gotta use that to connect the finder to the battery. Oh man, it's cold. And after we do that, I'll give you a quick rundown on how it works. So right here, gonna be going over my rod arsenal that I always use. These are just the main rods that I use. So right here, I don't know how to pronounce this one. It's by Shimano, and it's on a Daiwa 6'6" medium heavy. I just have a little torpedo in there. Let's see, right over there. Next, I have Casitas, also by Shimano, with a Bass Pro 6'6" medium heavy. This is a new one that I just got. This is the 13 Fishing Concept A. I have that on a Vertica 7-foot medium heavy. I really like this one. It's nice, smooth. Now, this is my top water right here. This is just a Pro Max by Abu Garcia, and that's on an Ugly Stick 6'6" medium. Now, I know that's not for like frogging and stuff. For frogging, I'm probably gonna use my Casitas and a bunch of other top water. I use this one because of the rod. The reel is really good for top water though. And then lastly, this is my spinning reel. This is a Turbinate. I think that's a Carbon RH or something like that. It's by Luz, and then I have it on a Shimano 7-foot medium heavy. On all these reels, I have Sugar Red Label 10-pound fluorocarbon. And whenever it gets in the summer where I start using top water a lot more, then I put on braid on that Pro Max. Normally, I don't know, 35-pound braid. Pro Plus. The Verticas right now doesn't have any line on it, but I'm going to get Sugar Red Label. That's my favorite one. It's really nice quality. I don't go too heavy, so the memory isn't that bad, so I don't have to keep replacing it all the time. And then my tackle box is right here, or my tackle bag, whatever you want to call it. That's what I use. I put that in the boat. It's not really stocked that much. I'm building up the collection right now. This is just my MISC, or miscellaneous underwater stuff. Topwater game isn't very strong. I got Booyah Frogs right there. Strike King. I got a what is that, grass destroyer, something like that. A few mice, that's a hula popper, 2 poppers right there, and that is a pop and perch. So, right here, this is my swim baits. There's some plastics in there. I got some shad. Hush! I'll be back. Back to it. Sorry about that. Lastly, I just have some Senkos in here. These are all Yum. Different colors. There's blue. There's blue with blue flake. There's red, brown. There's finesse ones in there. There's lizards. Just different stuff. Then moving on, this front box, or this front pouch right here. That's where I keep all my plastics. I'm excluding some. Let's take those out. So, these are all the plastics right now. I'll just go over them fast. I got some KVD chubs. Rage tails are really good. Net bait chubs. These are big bite baits. Those are just crawls. Yeah, these came from like a tackle box. These smart baits. Little curly tail jigs. More rage tails. I call them rage crawls. Got some Gary Akamoto Senkos. I got some little. These also came from like a tackle box. Some little finesse worms. These are net bait crawls. Also came from like a tackle box. These are just little finesse worms too, I think. These are some crawls. Some shad swim baits. Some Mr. Twisters also came from like a tackle box. Got some pretty big swim bait flukes. And then some bass tacker. These are, I've never used these before, but that's what they are. Stuff that I keep in my tackle bag over there. Those are my rods. The depth finder is right here. I don't have it out there. I might do something real fast out there. I'll show you what it does and everything. Show you the settings on it. But right now, the water's frozen over, so I can't show you anything about it. So it's really just, and I can show you the pictures on the box, but that's about it. Graph. You got GPS. It's also a chirp. So you got different frequencies. You can have it split. So that's all the things. You want to pause that and read it. You can also take it ice fishing. It has a flasher right there. Then it has a standard or traditional. So I think it's a nice thing. I got this. This retails for about $150 on Amazon. It's really nice. I think it has like a 3 or 4 inch display on it. A 3.5 inch display. So I mean, it's a small one. That's why I just got it for this John boat. I mean, it's not for any kind of big boat, or for any tournaments or anything. I just have this for the pond. Any other places that I go, like bays, I take that to. I mean, it'll probably fluctuate all the time on Amazon. They're constantly selling out and coming back in. You can also find a lot better ones of the same thing. There's different versions. Like, I went to Academy Outdoors, a sports store, and they had the same one, or they had a different version of it. I think it was the Garmin Striker, and that was just the first one. And it didn't have the quality, what do you call that? The clear view. It didn't have that on there, so I didn't want to get it. But what the heck is going on over there? Okay then. It's better. Turned off now. So, you can get it at Academy, but it's a different one. I think Dick's has it the same price whenever I checked. Walmart actually has depth finders. I saw them over there. They had, I think it was a Humminbird. I don't remember which one. if they had decent quality on it. They didn't have a GPS though, so I kind of broke the deal for it. And since I can't bring it out there because the pond is completely frozen over with probably like I don't know, probably like 5 inches of ice. Otherwise, I would bring it out there and show you the quality on it, but I can't right now. And even if I could just break it up, I don't know, it'd just be difficult to do. So as soon as that water melts, I'll make another video showing you the quality and everything on it. Sorry I couldn't show you today, but I'll try to do it as fast as I can. As soon as I can get out there and do it, I'll do it. So I guess this is it, so I'll see you in the next video.